Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, man. Back in business, too, man. Whew. Man, how good is God? I mean, really, if you think about it, in spite of all that's going down in your life, first of all, it could be worse. But secondly, sometimes you have to remember, and I've just had to have this conversation with myself this morning. That's how I'm fresh on this one right here. When a challenge faces you, or you're going through a difficult moment, or you didn't hit a bump in the road, in the middle of that, if you could manage to be grateful, it would take you a long way. Gratitude is a powerful resource. If you can be grateful in the middle of it, gratitude is a powerful resource. When it's dim for you, and it got a little bumpy on the road, and you ran into some obstacles, and you done ran up into some detour signs, and your journey ain't smooth as it was last week or last year, you got to be grateful for the things that are going right and that have gone right, and for the thing that's wrong right now to get right. Man, can I share that with you? Man, is that a tough one to learn. It is for me. It has been one of my toughest challenges, is to learn how to be grateful, because it's a powerful resource, but how to be grateful in moments of despair when it ain't going right. See, here's a mistake I would make. See, when something go wrong, I want to focus on the wrong so much in an attempt to fix it. But even then, the focus ain't always in to fix it. The focus becomes, man, this is bad. Man, I can't believe this is happening. Why does this keep going down? That doesn't fix anything. Milling over it, going over what's wrong, explaining it, sharing it with your friends, making it sound worse than it is, tell the story for pity from other people. All of that right there has nothing to do with the fix. Sometimes you're just mulling over it. You're just making it worse. You're just making it a bigger problem. You're manifesting it into your atmosphere. You're putting it out there in your spirit. Now all of a sudden it consumes your day. Next thing you know, you're having a bad day. If you're having a bad day, it's because you've been having some bad thoughts. So what I've had to learn how to do, and what I'm working on this morning, is I'm working on this situation that done cropped up. I was going kind of smooth here for a minute, and now I done got real bumpy in the road, and all this here. So what I'm thinking about now, though, is even though I've hit a bump in the road, And even though I done ran into a detour, and even though I've hit this lull, I'm going down into a valley, I ain't up on the peak, can I not still be grateful for all the things that God has given me, for all the things he's done for me, for all the things he's brought me through, and realizing that even this that's happening to me again is going to pass too. He gonna get me through that too. Come on, man. God is a good God, man. It's a lot to be grateful for. So while I'm tripping on this bump in the road I done hit, what I got to remember is all the things he's done for me. And like I say, my saying is joy and depression cannot reside in the same place. So instead of being down about this new bump in the road, if I'm constantly filling my mind with the thoughts of how good he's been to me, of what all he's done for me, of all the things he's brought me through, of all the blessings he's presented me with. When I go down that list, I really don't have a lot of time to mull over the situation. Now, do I have to fix this bump in the road? Of course I do. Are there some things I'm going to have to do to straighten it out? Of course it is. But Steve, just go on and get the business of doing it and straighten it out. What you mulling over and worrying about it for? You know, old people, I heard old people say something when I was growing up in the church. They say, if you're going to pray about it, don't worry about it. But if you're going to worry about it, don't pray about it. That's an amazing thing. And prayer just happens to be my weapon of choice. Now, it ain't always been that way. I want you to understand that. My first weapon of choice was, you do it to me, I do it to you. You call me out, I call you out. You say something bad about me, I've tried to find you and say something bad about you. That was my weapon in the past. How did that work out for you, Steve? Not so good. Because you know what? I spent a lot of time fighting back, kicking back, swinging back, when I could have spent all that time climbing. See, all you trying to do at the end of the day, folks, is have a better life than the one you got. All you trying to do is improve your position in life. You know, it's not my business to make sure you don't get where you going. I ain't got no time for that. It's not my job to assure that you ain't as high as me. I ain't got no time for that. Your real mission and purpose is to have the best life that you can have, to ascend to the highest plateau that you can get to make your family as comfortable as you can, to provide as much as you can for your family, but legally. See, those of us that sitting up here trying to come up with sideways, you can ask a couple million men sitting in prison today how they wish they hadn't have done that. And they'll tell you, oh, man, I wish I never had did it. I knew not to go down there. Something told me not to go down there. Man, if I could change things, I would. But they sitting somewhere doing some time that had they made another decision, they wouldn't have to do. Now, that don't make them throw away people. Nah, man, because everybody make mistakes, and God is in the forgiving business. And some of us have done some things that really broke the law and a whole lot of other things and deserved to do some time, but through the grace of God, we didn't. But now we sit up here and we pass judgment on people who got to do something. Man, I don't care. I don't care what you've done. God can forgive anything. But our position, our motivation in life is to try to have the best life we can have and provide for those around us and make it comfortable. If that's your ambition, you don't have time to worry about or concern yourself with another person. And I wasted time doing that. And that's not the way to get it done. It's simply mind to your business. Taking care of you and getting yourself right and tight is 24/7. So that's a full-time job. So what I had to learn was, and the reason I've chosen prayer as my weapon of choice now, is that now prayer helps me that I don't have to fight back. Now, if I get cornered, I'm going to fight you. I ain't even going to lie to you. And I'm still working on some things that trigger me, and so I'm slowly getting better at that. But I've learned that my weapon of choice is prayer now. So when it happens ugly for me, I pray about it. When it get tight and dismal for me, I pray about it. And the thing about prayer, man, is prayer changes things. Yes, it does now. Read about it and try it. That's the deal, okay? Come on. Prayer is a wonderful weapon.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to begin. Here we go. I
So in the morning.
He about to sing some Al, though, it sounds like.
Hey, Al.
Yeah, one more time now.
Maybe this
Last
is
time.
original.
That's what I'm saying.
No. You ain't never been to a show like in a lounge in like a small hotel, and it'd be a dude up there they done hired, and this his moment, and he supposed to be singing because they hired him to do top 40 hits.
Yes.
Because he always wanted to do this original that he wrote. Now you sitting in the lounge trying to have a little,
Moment.
mushroom bites, broccoli or something like that, little chicken wing, and he up there got a little something for you special I wrote today.
Yes. I saw it in the
But it
Bahamas.
sound like, it sound like he finna sing something you know, but
He
it
is.
never get down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
Man,
saying.
That's what
Shirley.
I
He got that shiny shirt on still.
Boy,
Dang.
unbuttoned.
Yeah.
But he got a computer and he play all the instruments too. But he's steady looking over at that computer hitting buttons. Or he in the
singing.
show by himself. Good morning, Shirley
Jim.
Strawberry.
Good morning, Steve. How are you today?
Yeah, Carla, for real.
Good morning. What's up, crew? Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up? Kill Spates, better known Junior.
Morning, everybody. Morning, What's up, fam?
Nephew Tommy.
Top, make that sexy Tommy. What's going on this morning, party people? How y'all doing? All
Boy,
right.
choke on my
you
tea,
didn't.
man.
You're not. You know, Tommy, we really, man, we kind of. I don't like keep
Oh, what?
addressing this, man, because I don't like keep knocking you back down. Like you could go any
I'm
lower.
gonna keep getting back up sexy. I don't care how many times you knock me down.
Not
Yeah,
sexy.
but
You up there with Michael B. Jordan? Not
I'm
sexy.
getting right back up.
you know,
You
man,
better
you had a little
motivate
nice little
yourself
outfit on.
this
You know what I
morning.
did? You know, I compliment. Ever since I complimented about the little nice little outfit he had on this weekend.
Why is it a
You
little
know,
outfit?
You know, because I couldn't wear it. Hell, it's only little. So, little ass hat, little bitty vest, little tight ass pants. All that. I can't wear none of that. And ever since I complimented him, man, he just took this sexy thing to a whole nother level.
That has
He's
nothing
gone
to do
too
with it.
far.
It's discouraging, man.
Well, no, it has to do with Michael B. Jordan being named sexiest man alive by People, too. Tommy.
What they got to do with Tommy? I'm just
Tommy
curious.
thought he
What
should have
people?
been
What
named.
people is this? What
Yeah.
people is
the
this that
magazine.
do this?
It's a whole big magazine. Been out forever.
Tommy thought he was robbed. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Well, in order to get the title for Show Tommy, there has to be a group or a committee of people that vote. And as far as I know, your name, committee-wise, has never come up.
You want to vote now? You want to do a vote?
Yeah, we
No.
have. As a matter of fact, when
No.
we come back right before
No, 'cause they
CLO,
so against
we
it.
got
Take a
5,
vote?
6 people right here. Let's take a vote,
they-
and we're going to
them is
include
against me.
Mississippi Monica too.
All right, ask the CLO and
Stop
vote for
saying
Tommy
it.
right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, the CLO.
Ready.
And he is in the building, and he's ready. This one is from Constance in Philly.
Excuse
Constance.
me, Shirley. I'm gonna need you to pick your energy up, okay? Thank
I
you.
know,
Go
it's
ahead.
my voice, Steve.
Oh,
It's
okay,
my
'cause
voice.
something wrong. Because it just sounds like you don't want to do this today. No,
I know, I'm trying to distract, and that's
You don't wanna
really
be
not
bothered.
it.
No, it's early for all of us.
I know.
We're gonna need
trying
you
to
as the best voice in all the radio to be something like it, because this
That's what she
half-ass
is.
enthusiasm ain't working.
Thank you.
Let's
And
go.
it's not that. I promise you it's not that. It's just my voice. I'm trying. This one
Probably
is
should've
from
cooked some
Constance
last night.
in Philly. I'm a 34-year-old single. Shut up, Tommy. I'm a 34-year-old single woman, and I recently found out that my boyfriend is married. He came over Saturday, and he found and he wanted some beers, so I went to get it. I took his car since it was behind mine. I ran into the store. When I came out, a lady was leaning on his car. She said it was her husband's car, and he had lied to her and said he was going out of town with his brother. She took his car and left me stranded. I called my brother to come pick me up and help me confront my boyfriend. When I got back to the house, he was gone. Should I try to apologize to his wife or not?
What?
Well, first of all, let me explain the he gone. She got to call and say, I got your car, blankety blank.
Right. You know.
Okay, so now he gone.
The gig
Now, her question is what, Shirley?
Her question is, should she apologize to his wife or not?
Well, you can do that. That's a decent thing to do because you didn't know.
Yeah.
And so you can apologize to her. But don't be in the parking lot when you do it because you could get ran over with that same car.
Yeah, just text her.
She don't want to talk to you.
That's a true statement. But,
I don't think
look,
so.
I mean, really, yeah, that's a true statement.
But I mean, she could just get it off her conscience and go on with her life. Don't
Right. I mean,
expect a
she could
response.
say, listen to me.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I did not know.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, thank you, Bob.
That's how that go, Carl.
If
Not gonna
she's
help
not,
nothing.
she's not going to get a response.
thank you, bye.
Period.
Okay, cool. Don't leave her alone. Just go on about your day. According to the
Anonymous.
women.
That's right. Anonymous and OK in Oklahoma says, I'm a customer service representative and I love my job, but I hate my coworkers. Most of them are older, like really old. I sit next to a 69-year-old man and he can't control his bodily functions, or at least that's what he said when I reported him. He passes gas throughout the day and is worse after lunch. He smells awful and it makes my work life unbearable. I've asked to move my desk, but my supervisor told me to be kind because he's old and can't control his flatulence. How do I peacefully work through this with the old dude without offending him?
You have to put scented droplets on your COVID mask. Yeah.
That's creative.
You have to put scented droplets inside your COVID mask. And he can be over there firing off all day. You ain't even going to know it. Because the scent droplets inside the mask will get to your nostrils and senses quicker.
Wow.
But you all going to have to move me, though. Because I'm not
Yeah.
finna sit over here and you just blowing on me all day. That ain't what we finna do, partner.
Yeah. Offending
not at
him?
all.
What about she's offended at work? Come on now.
Yeah, that's not a comfortable work environment to leave a
No.
person in. The way things are, you could easily get your station moved.
Yeah.
I asked to move my desk. I'll
Right.
be gone.
Go to HR. Go to HR, and I bet your desk will get moved.
Well, she reported him already, so.
Now, got to go to HR and get your
Yeah.
desk moved.
All right. Deborah in Mobile, Alabama says, I'm in my early 40s and I'm dating a man that's 3 years younger than me. We started having sex and he's a great lover, but I can't stay in the mood because of how much he is sweating on me. I tried flipping him over and he's still soaking wet under me. I try to be cute and keep my bonnet off when we have sex, but he gets my hair wet each time. Yeah, bonnet. That's something you put on your
Bonnet.
hair.
Hair
at night.
bonnet. Hair
Yeah,
bonnet.
at night.
You know, women
Yeah.
tie their hair up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
damn. Don't nobody want to see that.
What she said?
she
She
got
said
one
no.
of
she tries to keep it off and be cute, but okay, I'm gonna tell you why. She says he doesn't stink at all, but it's so annoying to have sweat dripping in my face. I told
putting
him
in
that I am.
work.
Eyes
Wait.
just burning.
But wait, she told him that she's drenched when they finish, and he thought it was a compliment. No.
Yeah, sure is. That's what I do.
And she
I
says-
drenches them.
She said, right, Steve, right. She says, I've never had this problem, so I need help in talking to him.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Unless you can get him to,
What?
unless you can get him to wear a dry fit by Nike. It's about all I got for you. You know, he got to come up there with one of them dry fit jerseys on. You know, they got to make nice golf shirts. You know, you can try that.
Crazy.
I know you like skiing against you, but you got a choice right here. Cause the boy is he in that he thinking he accomplishes something now. He in that giving it his all.
Yeah.
And so he working it produces sweat. So he gonna need a dry fit. They got, a matter of fact, I suggest get a soccer jersey because they tighter. Them soccer jerseys is slim fit. Ain't no fat soccer players. That's what you're not gonna see. Your chunky ass ain't running down this field and stay chunky. So all soccer players is in shape and they small. So get him a small Nike, Under Armour, Champion, Adidas soccer jersey. I got a nice white one myself, but I could not get it in a large because it was a little bit too snug and revealed some things about me that I was not aware of.
Anyway.
So you gonna need to get it in a nice size.
Is he tooting his own horn?
Emirates,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No, not at all.
No,
he's saying he's a little.
Damn, man, where you get that from? Let's
No,
haters
not
need
at
to
all.
just listen carefully. It's okay. Let's stop explaining to it. Anyway, dog, get the right size now. If you go get that soccer jersey. And Emirates, they got one with Emirates on it that's real nice. It's white and gold. I got that. But there's so many X's in the back of that thing so I could get it on.
Coming up, Nephew Tommy's Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in national news and entertainment news, Carla is going to tell us all about the big versus battle. That's when that one's going to be between Gucci Mane and Jeezy, and that's going down tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be good. But what's up with Naomi Campbell and Tyra Banks? I mean, they're beefing. Really beefing, okay?
They squashed that.
Why are the two models fighting? What is that?
I know.
Yeah,
Come on now.
it started years ago when they
Everybody old in this picture.
Too old
So
to
why?
be
Yeah.
Still look good, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say they wasn't fine.
Oh, I know.
We just old in this picture.
Yeah, so what's
old
the
to be
need to
fighting.
beef? Yeah.
I thought they settled it, man.
But wait a minute, you
think
all are
so.
always fighting. Come on now.
Who?
That's my
All right.
Me and
All
Nep,
right.
well, we never settled it.
All right, listen. We have today's prank phone call with the nephew. Nephew, what you got for us?
Fight night. Fight night.
Okay.
Get it cracking up in here. Got a fight night. You got everything you need, but we missing one key ingredient. So I need a little help with my fight night. Take a listen. Come on, Cat.
Hello. Hey, I'm trying to speak to Troy. Yeah, that's me. Hey, Troy, how you doing, man? This is Kirby, man. I live a couple streets over from you. What's happening with you, brother? Kirby? Kenny gave me, Kenny on your street, right? Oh, yeah, I know Kenny. Yeah, Kenny gave me your number, man. I wanted to reach out. I'm inviting a lot of people in the neighborhood, man, to, Mayweather fight. So I'm inviting a lot of people over to the fight party over here at my house. Oh, yeah, I was wondering if I was going to watch it on fight too, man. That don't sound like a bad idea, man. Okay. Well, listen, man, come on through. Everybody going to be getting here like around 7:30. And, man, we got food, we got liquor, margarita machine. My boy, he going to be on the grill with the burgers and the hot dogs, man. And one of my other partners going to be smoking some wings, man. So we good, man. So I'm just inviting a bunch of people in the neighborhood to come through. Cool. You need me to bring something through, man? Some wine, anything? What? Look here. Now that you mention it, man, we missing a little something. Hey, let me ask you this here, Troy. You got cable at your house? Yeah, I got cable here. Okay, listen. Here what we need, man. I got about 4,000 feet of cable cord, and what I want to do is come over there and hook up this cable cord to your house and run it 2 streets over to my house so we can watch the fight in the backyard. Wait. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. I know you didn't just say. Now say that again. You got 4,000. We got the food, the liquor, all of that, man. A lot of people coming over. But see, the problem is I ain't got cable here at the house. Well, how is you gonna have a fight party and you ain't got no cable? And that's what I'm saying. You asked me what could you help out with, so that's what I'm asking you. I used to work for the cable company. I know how to hook it up at your house. I know how to bypass pay-per-view. We're going to run it 2 streets over. I got a real durable cable cord. I got a big TV I'm going to put out in the backyard. You call me and invite me to a fight party. Y'all ain't got no cable. Now you want me to do something illegal and run 4,000 feet of cable wire 2 streets over to my backyard, over the fence. I'm out here with these white folks. I'm out here too. Get me put out. I'm already having problems with my mortgage already. Now you want me to do something illegal or get me put out? Okay, I understand that, dog. But listen, what I'm saying is, dog, we just talking about for a few hours. We ain't gonna it ain't like we finna do it for a couple of days or nothing. I don't know how you can even call up a cat, man, and invite him out to a fight party and you ain't got no cable. Okay, but I invited you you finna get liquor and food and stuff, man. You finna have a good time. Do your part. Let me get a little bit of your cable for a couple of hours so everybody can watch the fight. So you want to have a fight party at my house, man? I don't know you like that. I'm not saying we having it at your house. My house, man. I'm 2 streets over. We having it at my house. We just using your cable. Man, I can't have no cable. I don't do nothing illegal, man. I'm not having no police in front of my house, man. I got a family now. I'm a family man. I get up every morning and go to work. I work hard. I'm not gonna have no. And I got that, man. I'm just telling you for a few hours, man, so everybody can see the Mayweather fight, man. Man, you saying Kirby and Kenny? Man, I don't really know y'all people like that, man. I don't know Kenny well. I just know because to keep a nice yard, man. I don't know y'all. I can't be having no laws and all this shit. My children running around this cable coming from my house. I can't have that, man. I'm out here with these white folks. These white folks is not having it, man. I understand all that, man, but I didn't invite all these people. I can't disappoint these people. I got to have the fight on at the house. I understand your situation, my brother. I want to be at your house watching the fight, too. But I ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna have no 4,000 for the cable running from my house. I can't see that one happen. I'm out here in the suburb now with a family now. I can't do them type of thing, man. I don't want no police. I don't want the cable people. Hey, man, you're the only one in the suburb. I'm out here, too. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm not finna disappoint these people. Now, I want to have your approval, but I'm coming to hook this cable up. You coming well to hook up a cable? I'm coming to your house to hook this cable and run it 2 streets over. Oh, so if I say you can't hook it up, you're going to come and hook up anyway. That's what you're telling me? I'm telling you I can't disappoint these people. I'm coming to hook this cable up, man, whether you like it or not. Oh, now, if you put up in front of my I was 4,000 for the cable, it's going to be a goddamn fight. Hey, man, I can't disappoint these people. Now, I'm just trying to get you to show some love for 4 hours. You ain't going to disappoint me. We're going to have a show for them. If you come over to my house, you bring them people you got over there with you so they can see a fight. Hey, man, what are you saying? You trying to tell me you ain't going to let me hook the cable up when I get over there? I'll stand up on it. I'll be waiting out there with no shirt and a shot, and you ain't going to last 15 rounds with me. Hey, man, I'm not finna sit here and get it. Me, you was cool to an extent, but you're not finna get me to break no law in front of my children out here, man. I'm 39 years old. I don't play them games, man. When I was younger, you may would have kind of coerced me with a lot of money, but hey, I'm not going for that route this time, brother. I'm not having all that activity going on in my house. I'm coming over there and I'm hooking up this cable. Well, you come on here, you so bad. I got something for you, Tuffy. You come on. I'm going to sit in front of my house right now. Tell Kenny to come 22, Mr. Kirby. I got something for all y'all. All I'm telling you is I'm coming over there to hook my cable up so these people can watch fight. Hey, well, line it up then. Yeah, you going to come take some cable from my house, line it up. I'm going to have my wife take my hands up right now. It's going to be a fight. I got one more thing I need to say to you, though. Is you listening? I don't care what you say. You come in front of my house, you better bring some help with you because you ain't going to leave here. You come in front of my house with some cable cord. I don't give a who you is, and I'm going to whoop Kenny. Whenever I see him, I'm whooping him on sight. I don't care if my children in the car, and his children in the car, and I'm going to whoop you if you come around here with that nonsense talking about you going to some cable in my house. I'm going to put something on you right here, man. You come around my house right now with that. I said I got one more thing to say to you. Are you listening? What you got to say? Is you listening to me? I'm listening. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy. Who is? Who you say this is? This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Man, I know you ain't called my phone, man. My blood pressure high as hell. You got me ready to squabble, man. I got bad cholesterol, man. Now you done raised my cholesterol level and everything, man. You got me ready to whoop somebody out here. All right, man, I got to ask you this right here, Troy. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land? Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Y'all crazy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you know the part I picked up that I didn't hear yesterday, what he said was, he said,
what's that?
You come over here, I promise, you can't go 15 rounds with me. Come on.
Entertainment and national news coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Bobby Brown suffered another family tragedy. His eldest son, Robert Bobby Brown Jr., died unexpectedly at the age of just 28 years old.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Los Angeles police said yesterday afternoon they responded to a medical emergency call and discovered Bobby Brown Jr.'s body in his apartment. They do not expect foul play. Therefore, a criminal investigation was not launched. Bobby Jr. was following his father's footsteps into the music business, and Bobby Brown acknowledged the tragedy with a simple message on Instagram saying, "I love you forever, King." Wow. That's so sad. As we all know, Bobby Brown, of course, lost his daughter, Bobby Christina, about 5 years ago. And our condolences going out to Bobby Brown and his family. What a tragedy. 28 and...
Unthinkable to lose one child, but
Come on, man.
Two? Yeah.
Bobby been through a lot, man.
Oh, yeah.
Lord,
yeah.
have
And
mercy.
still standing. Yeah. Whew. All right. Prayers for Bobby and his family for sure. And, we're going to try and switch gears now. There's something still going on between Naomi Campbell and Tyra Banks, okay? Naomi posted a picture of her and Tyra back in the day from an episode of America's Next Top Model with the caption, "Here's why fans are starting to think Tyra Banks is the real mean girl and not Naomi Campbell." Fans responded on social media like, "Hold up, wait a minute."
What?
Yeah, they were like the beehive on this one. But Naomi took the photo down. Naomi and Tyra, their beef goes back to the early years of Tyra's modeling days. And she said that Naomi was mean to her. But Naomi says Tyra is the mean one. So, I don't know.
Too old for this. And number one, blowing my candle out ain't gonna make yours brighter. What
Right.
difference do it make who thought who was the mean girl? Both of y'all successful. Both of y'all are beautiful.
Beautiful.
Both of you all
Smart.
are highly intelligent.
Yes.
What? Let this
Come on.
go.
Yeah.
Come
Who
on,
gives
queens.
a damn what somebody thought, man?
Yeah.
If I gave a hoot, I really want to say something else about what everybody thought about me, I wouldn't be able to do a damn thing.
No, you wouldn't.
I would be paralyzed because they still talking about you went up there and they still bring this up. I can't even go get a haircut. I don't give a flying.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think we get what you mean.
You made
I
your
really
point.
think you drove it home
Over
with
here.
that last.
I
Yeah.
don't think you got it.
No,
we
we're
got
clear.
it. We
We're
got it,
crystal
buddy.
clear. We have clarity on how you feel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it,
And
partner.
finally, we're moving on now for real. And
Yes.
finally, in national news, there's some good news on the coronavirus front. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the country's leading infectious disease expert, says that Americans could get their first shot of an approved vaccine against COVID as soon as April. Dr. Fauci told USA Today that frontline healthcare workers would likely get vaccinated in late December or early January. Next would be those at high risk of infection or severe disease, followed with the general population in April through July. Fauci added that if the majority of the population gets vaccinated before summer and fall, we will soon be able to return to the way life was prior to the pandemic.
Come on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Steve?
Can't wait for that, partner.
Man, I'm just telling you. I'm paying close attention to this situation right here, and whatever is ready.
April, he says.
telling you.
General
No,
population.
they
April.
gonna have something ready by December for some other people.
Yeah,
What is I
frontline
waiting April
healthcare-
for?
Frontline
Frontline.
healthcare
We
workers.
frontline. We on radio every day. Frontline.
Frontline.
Frontline healthcare workers.
Workers.
All
Those are the real
we've been
heroes.
talking
Yeah.
about is, and I agree with you 100%. And they should get it absolutely first. The day after they get it.
You next.
No, after the frontline healthcare workers, I almost said hair care workers. Next would be those at high risk of infection or
And that's
severe
me.
disease.
That's us.
That's
That's
us. I
me.
should be
High
in there
risk. High risk. Black man.
infection?
High risk.
Oh,
infection. Police brutality is an infection. High risk black man. Racism. A pre-existing condition.
Then
It's
general
racism.
population.
No, not everybody ain't in this. Everybody not in general population. Everybody
Yes,
ain't
they
don't
are.
get racism and oppression put on them. No, they not. This is a pre-existing condition. It's called racism, bigotry, systemic racism, police brutality. I have been suffering with it since I can remember. and I'm in high risk. So I'm right after the frontline workers, and I'm old.
That's the real reason, huh?
Yeah, that's it right there.
What more do I need to get this damn vaccination?
So do any of you guys have any reservations about getting the vaccination?
What?
A little bit.
You know,
Little
bit.
I did initially.
I'm gonna have a
You know, when
vaccination party.
Okay, so that's no for Junior.
Yeah,
I'm good.
but now
I kind of want to wait a month or two and see how somebody turn out first, and then.
Oh, you're gonna wait. You're General Pop. You're gonna wait.
Okay.
April through July. Yeah.
I have to wait like that.
And then they're saying, you know, this.
I ain't worried about a damn thing. I'm putting it on like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Where, Steve?
You want to get back
All on my chest. Up under my nostrils. I'm going to have it under the bottom of my feet with hot socks on. What is you doing? Vaccination.
You get on this plane and go kick it up.
Man.
You ain't gonna put a robe on, get under the cover.
No, get under the covers and wait on that next shot.
All right, coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, Carla's going to tell you about the big versus battle tonight, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, so everyone is talking about the big versus battle tonight. Gucci Mane versus Jeezy. What is going on, girl?
Girl. Well, you know what? There's some history of beef between these two rappers. And it goes back about 15 years. You know, 2005, it was over a song they were beefing, and there was some diss tracks released, and then Gucci Mane said some guys, broke into his house and attacked him, and he shot and killed one of the guys, and one of the guys was one of Jeezy's associates, and then Gucci Mane served time for the shooting, but was later released because he maintained it was self-defense, and he was released on that. Then they tried to squash.
Wait. He shot a dude that came in his house?
Yes, and killed
What
him.
the hell
Yes.
he go to jail for that?
Well, he went to jail for a short period of time. He was released. They couldn't prove anything, prosecution. He was released on that. So moving
They don't do
on,
the police like that. They don't go to jail until
No.
No, they don't.
Well, I
Good
tell you
point.
right. Well, I'm not putting that out there in the engine, but you can't come up in here though.
Well, moving on, they tried to squash that beef, Gucci and Jeezy, and then they did some songs together. Then their entourages got into it. They were beefing again. Gucci went back to prison for firearm possession for a couple of years. Things seemed to calm down. Then anyway, they squashed the beef to come together to do this versus battle tonight. Take a listen. Jeezy said in a recent interview that he talked about the battle and what's going on. Take a listen.
The benefit is being able to do it on a platform like that, you know what I'm saying, like Versus, because it is about the music to some extent. And for me, like, it's real life. Like, that's a part of that time period, you know what I'm saying, like that era, if you will. And, for me, man, like, I'm going to stand on what I believe in, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like I said, my music is real life to me. So I know my fans and the people that love me and support what I do, they know where I'm at with it. So that's how I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing that thug motivation for sure.
I'm not saying that this versus is going to be friendly, but can it be cordial and go off without any incidents? Because I've already seen Gucci posting memes and stuff like that. Can it be civilized, I guess?
I guess we got to wait and see. That's fair.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting.
I'm not going to that.
It's going to be something.
I'm canceling my verses. Let's wait and see. Can we get everybody word that we will not bring no guns?
I'm not finna get that.
Everybody keep getting gun charges and going to jail. Can we just have a versus with no gun? Bring your hands.
It needs to be about the music. That's it.
It should be about the music. But if it don't stay about the music, can you just bring your hands?
Call us 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time to go to the phones. 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. But before we do that, let's get to Steve Harvey. Steve, you have a special announcement, sir?
Hey, yeah, I found out that Kier's Foundation Walk for sickle cell got canceled this year in Texas because of COVID. That's true, Kier?
Yeah, Uncle.
Yes.
And so it's an annual major fundraiser. Mm-hmm. I understand how nonprofits depend on funding to do the work because I work with my own foundation. Without funding, man, it's difficult to make it work. So, Junior, to help you continue to do the great work that you're doing with sickle cell community, I'm going to make a $10,000 donation to the Kier Space Foundation.
What?
So y'all could just keep your good work going. Now let's go to the phones. Don't want to make a big deal out of it. Just want to tell you that.
Make a big deal.
So you don't give up your fight, brother, because, you know, we trying to help your sick ass out and everybody.
You ain't to say all that.
Let him say what he won't, Carla.
Just take the money.
Man.
Let him talk.
Thank you, big dog. Man. Thank you, dog.
Yeah. Somebody called me and told me that what Junior going to do about his foundation because it got canceled because of COVID.
Oh,
he do a walk every
God.
year to raise money for him. So thought we step in.
Congratulations, baby.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It
Way
is.
to go, Kier.
It is.
Man.
All right, so if you want to talk to the most generous person that we know, the very generous Steve Harvey, call us 877-29-STEVE. Let's go to line 2 and talk to Edrin out of Delaware.
Edrin.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your comment, Edrin?
It's not a comment. I have a question for you.
Okay.
The people that told you when you were growing up that you won't amount to anything, did they live to see your success?
Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of them have. Almost all of them, really. The man that attributed really greatly to my success was a high school psychology teacher, dude named Ray Davis, who passed with AIDS. Was really, really major in my life, man. He was a big part of the turnaround. He never saw it because he died, but he was major in my life. But everybody else that told me I wasn't going to be nothing, they all have TV sets. And any of them that don't have TV sets, I send them.
What about Miss Blandon, Steve?
She know. She got so many TVs one time. She told me, you send me so many TVs, I started giving them to other people, so you don't have to send. No, it's like you get one there. Yeah, I don't want you to miss it.
And radios too. That's right.
That's right.
Line 3. Let's go to Devin out of Gary, Indiana. Devin.
Hey, Devin.
Yo, what's up, Steve?
Hey, what's up? What's your comment or question, bro?
Hey, I got a question about, well, it ain't a question, it's a comment. I've been hearing a lot of people call in about this president, and I like how you said they're going to have a SWAT team to come in there and get him.
Yeah.
Drag him out of there.
Seriously, man, this is the most childish president that you can be. And I don't understand what his supporters keep hanging on for. Do you understand that this man has not made any public appearances since he lost the election? Do you know that this man has not made a move to pass the stimulus bill, which so many people need right now? Food lines as long as they ever been, more people hospitalized. We need a stimulus package. The man has done nothing to release any data or plans to handle this pandemic, the COVID. It's rampant out of hand. He ain't addressed the platinum package. He ain't addressed nothing for black people or white people. He's done nothing, man, and y'all steady supporting this guy. And these cowards in politics, these Republican cowards who won't stand up to this man because they think that Donald Trump is bigger than God and country. So now they done put Donald Trump in front of God and country. See, that's why they ain't got nothing for me after this. That's why we in Georgia need to send him a parting gift on his way out the door. Take these 2 Georgia Senate seats with you, partner. We have to December 7th to register here in Georgia. We have December 14th through the 31st to early vote. We going to flip these 2 seats, and we going to send you out the door with that because you ain't doing nothing for nobody.
Prank phone call with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, today's Strawberry Letter subject is, I need it so bad, I'll wear a mask. We'll get into that.
Understand. That bad, huh? Right, Tommy.
Put that double mask on, boy. What?
But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nev?
Thanksgiving with cousin Benji. Thanksgiving with cousin Benji. Y'all ain't ready. Come on.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
Miss Glenda, who is this?
This Benji. I'm calling. Is Miss Purvis there?
No, she's not here right now, but this is her daughter. Is there a problem?
No, this Benji. This Mama Lois' nephew. Who is this again?
This Glenda. This is
Mama Lois, ain't it?
Correct. Mama Lois and Miss Purvis' sisters.
Okay, I'm Benji. I'm her nephew from the other side of the family. You say your name what now?
Glenda.
Okay, what time y'all supposed to get in?
We should be there by the afternoon.
Okay, is Miss Purvis, is your mama making the dressing?
Yeah, she's making enough for about 45 people. This was discussed about a month ago.
Right, they had the
conference call.
The family had the conference call, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen. What reason why they got me to call? They wanted me to go ahead and call, and I was trying to get Miss Purvis. She not there?
No, she's not here. What's wrong?
Okay. They not gonna need her to do the dressing.
And why wouldn't they need her to do the dressing? She's been making it for 10 years. We just discussed this. So what do you mean?
They say that they got somebody down here that's gonna do the dressing. Especially since y'all traveling, y'all ain't got to bring it, and be traveling with it. But they got somebody gonna do the dressing.
Okay. Well, first of all, who are you? You're Benji. What is your name?
My name Benjamin, but they call me Benji. But like I say, I'm on the other side of the family. I ain't on y'all side.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to figure out why are you calling me? Because she's been making the dressing for 10 years, like I said. And, I mean, it's been discussed, so I don't even know why you're calling me. I don't even know you.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to explain to you this right here is that they got y'all ain't got to worry with bringing the dressing. They got somebody they got somebody down here that's gonna cook it. So, in other words, if you can tell Miss Purvis she ain't got to worry about the dressing this year.
Oh, so you want me to tell my mama, after she been making dressing for 10 years, that y'all say y'all ain't worried about it, she shouldn't have to make it this year because we driving there. We drive every year. So I'm not going to do that to her. So, I mean, I don't even know who you are to be calling me anyway. Why isn't somebody calling me that I know regarding this?
Okay. You Glenda, right?
I am Glenda.
All right, listen, let me say this, because I don't mind saying what everybody thinking, but most people don't want to say. Let me just say this right here. Really what's going on is this right here. A lot of people in the family, don't really like Miss Purvis dressing.
Benjamin, who are you supposed to be? Let me explain something to you. My mama gonna make this dressing, you gonna eat that, and we ain't bringing none on with us. So you can tell your family that said that. Do you understand me?
No, first of all, you got to understand that I'm bringing news that people done voted on, and this is what everybody want to do. Don't nobody.
Well, why didn't they call? We had a meeting. My mama make dressing. She been making it 10 years. Ain't nobody been saying nothing. And guess what? When I'm up in that house, nobody better not be walking up and through there talking about my mama either. And y'all go eat the.
Okay, but see right there, why if people don't like the dressing, Glenda, why is you want to submit everybody to having to eat it if they don't like it?
You don't eat. That's all I know. I ain't know you are calling me no. Well, I don't know no Benjamin, Benji, whoever the hell you are.
I'm Mama Lois' nephew from the other side of the family.
Exactly. I don't know you.
Okay, and really to back all that, I don't really know you. But I'm man enough to call you and tell you what we gonna do and what we ain't gonna do.
Well, I know one thing. I done said it once and I repeat it again. She gonna make that dressing. You gonna eat it, and we gonna go on by our day.
Okay, right there. Listen, and I know this might be hard for you to understand. What you grew up with liking everybody else might not like.
You can say what you want to. I don't even remember your being in my way. So you might not like it because you ain't been around. But she making dressing.
Now, first of all, when y'all get down here, it's going to already be some more dressing here.
Okay. And she gonna make her dressing, and we gonna sit down, and y'all gonna eat. And I'm not, it's not even going to be discussed no further than that. I said I got to say, because you're not going to hurt my mama's feelings.
Okay, there ain't nobody trying. That's why I'm trying to tell you to tell her don't make it now so she don't even bring it down.
We make it when we get there anyway.
Hey, look, I'm finna say this here because evidently you ain't really understanding what I'm saying to you. I'm going to say it as clear as I can say it. If y'all come down here with that dress, I promise you, we already got dressing made. We throwing that dressing in the trash so everybody can get the dressing that we made for them. Point blank, that's what we doing.
Please, let me explain something to you. I'm going to be on dressing patrol, and if I find out you that threw my mama's dressing in the trash, it's going to be some and we going to set that off. I'm not playing with you. This was too funny to me. Uncle Carl, Aunt Tilma, we were all on this conference call. Ain't none of them bold enough to call us or tell us to bull. But now they gonna set your stupid up calling me. I don't even know your call. I guess they felt like you was the call, like you the baddest in the world. But Benjamin, I don't even know your rap. I'm telling you now, I'm not playing with you. I'm telling you, anybody hurt my mama feeling, it's gonna be some in that. And I'm telling you, all y'all gonna be y'all full of down now. But I'm coming. Y'all out one.
Can I say something else to you?
I wish you would.
Can I tell you what else they were saying?
What?
They wanted me to tell you this, Glenda. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your cousin Sheila got me to prank phone call you.
Tommy, you almost got you about to make me set it off. What? Baby, this Thanksgiving it wasn't going to be no Thanksgiving, baby. Because I was going to have my brothers vengeance. Y'all play too much. Tommy, Thanksgiving was going to be canceled, baby.
Okay, Glenda, I got to ask you, baby. One last question before I let you go. Okay. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Set it off, baby. Everybody get ready for Thanksgiving, baby.
That girl, Glenda, was serious about her
I love
mama.
Glenda.
You hurt my mama. If my mama feelings get hurt,
I'm going to be on blankety blank dressing
patrol. I slapped that plate up.
We're going to set it off.
I'm
That
bringing
was
it
my
down here.
feelings.
You going to eat this blankety blank dressing, and we ain't bringing none of that blank back.
That's right.
And we going on about our business, okay?
Whew, that one was always close to my heart, Tommy, because my mom was responsible for bringing the dressing.
Yes.
Always.
oh man.
Yes, for the family.
I'm not going to hurt my... I don't even know you, Benjamin, whoever the blankety blank you is.
And you calling up here like you the baddest, you know what in the world.
My brothers.
Oh, dog, you was going to have a messed up ass.
Yes.
Thanksgiving is
If
canceled.
my mama feelings get hurt.
Boy,
Cause you know how we are about our mamas, boy.
come hang out with that nephew. That nephew coming to Waco, Texas. COVID-19 safe. I got 2 shows for you at the Hippodrome. Tickets on sale right now. Nephew Tommy and friends, you don't want to miss it. Come watch Ignorance right after Thanksgiving, after you eat mama's dressing. Come hang out with the few. All right, after that dressing, that giblet gravy, that cranberry sauce, all of that. Come get your laugh on. Hippodrome, Waco.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. I need it so bad, I'll wear a mask. We'll get into it after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The countdown is on for the Georgia Senate runoff dates. Request your absentee ballot now, right now. December 7th is the voter registration deadline. December 14th through the 31st is early voting. You can early vote between those dates. And then January 5th of next year is Election Day. So Georgia, we got to go. We got to finish our job. We got to vote for Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, okay? Please, let's get this done, all right? And we're going to switch gears. Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your letter. your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Okay, we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
Subject, I need it so bad, I'll wear a mask. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 58-year-old widow, and I've been dating my current man for the past 10 years. He refers to me as his wife, and most people think we are married. Truth is, I haven't married him because I still get my deceased husband's pension, and he is okay with that. Before COVID-19, we were inseparable. We don't live together, but he was with me day and night. We had the most spectacular sex, and he said I was the best at giving him oral pleasure. That was all before COVID, and now I don't see him as much because he started going back into his office for work, and I still work from home. Because he's out and about daily, he's very uptight about COVID-19. He's careful to keep his mask on at work, and then he sanitizes everything on him throughout the day. When he comes by my house, it's always during the day, and he leaves before it gets too late, as if COVID-19 gets worse at night. So he has to get home before it gets on him. I've asked him to spend the night many times, and he says he can't. Since March, we have had 4 COVID-19 tests together, and each time we get our negative test results, we had sex. So that means we only had sex 4 times since March. I still dress sexy for him and keep myself up, even though he's gained a few pounds. He has gained a few pounds. He keeps a fair distance from me when he's at my house. And last week, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I begged him for sex. I told him I'd wear my mask the whole time. So he said, okay. We had sex, but it was so bad that I almost cried. He didn't kiss me, rub me, or whisper sweet words in my ear like he usually does. Does this sound normal to you, or is he using the COVID-19 excuse to distance himself from me? Bingo! I think you hit it on the head. Is he using the COVID-19 excuse to distance himself from me? I think he has done that already, and I think it's over between you guys. I really do. And pardon me if I hurt your feelings. I don't mean to do that. That's not it. It just sounds like something or someone has happened. I mean, didn't you say you had to beg him? It's right there in the letter. You had to beg him to have sex with you? What? That alone says a whole lot right there. I mean, he's clearly lost interest in you and this relationship. I mean, this is a man you've been with for 10 years, and you've resorted to begging him for sex now? Yeah, something isn't right. Things have definitely changed. Is he so afraid of COVID-19 that he's afraid of sex too? Maybe, but highly unlikely, unless he's got it. Or is it that he's seeing someone back at work now since, he went back to the job? Either way, it no longer looks good for you. I don't think you should expect him to go back to how it used to be because COVID has changed everything. And I just don't see him or any man being so scared that they don't have sex with their woman. I just think it's over. Think about moving on. Steve?
Oh, it's so much in this letter right here that I'm going to dig into. Well, let's just begin. I need it so bad I wear a mask. All right, well, let's talk about this. A 58-year-old widow been dating your current man for the past 10 years. He refers to me as his wife, and most people think we married. The truth is, the only reason you ain't married the man is because you still get your deceased husband's pension, and he's okay with that. No, you okay with that. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to marry me just so you can keep getting your husband's pension, okay, cool. I get all the benefits. Now, guess what? I ain't got to live with you. I could just come over here and hit it when I want to and walk away because you prefer that money. Oh, you made your decision what's more important to you. The decision is your dead husband's pension. That free money is more attractive to you than her husband. So he done figured that out. So cool. Now, COVID came. Before COVID, y'all was inseparable. So you say, well, COVID done provided him an out. Shirley has got that right. He's just gone. So now, he was with you day and night. We had the most spectacular sex and he said I was the best at giving him oral pleasure. Did you feel like we needed to know that?
I know. I was like, what?
Because I'm trying to figure out what that got to do with this letter. But this is obviously some information you felt we needed to know. Obviously, it's something that you take a lot of pride in. Because you got the title. Because you done gave him the best oral pleasure he ever had. Hell, you're 58. A lot of practice at 58.
Oh.
58 years old. Hell, I play dominoes pretty good. You know why? Because I've been playing 30-something years.
Okay.
That's why I'm good at dominoes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bid, whist, spades, checkers. Because I've been playing since college, little boy. What the world did you put in this letter? You gave him the best oral pleasure he had. Why do you think we need to know that? Nah, I can't get off of it.
Oh, hold on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after. I need it so bad, I'll wear a mask. Back after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, I need it so bad, I'll wear a mask. Ooh.
Well, y'all, this 58-year-old widow been dating her current man for 10 years. How that happens, I don't know, but then quickly we understand. He refers to me as his wife, and most people think they married. Truth is, I didn't marry him because I still get my deceased husband's pension, and he's okay with that. Oh, that's ideal. Wait a minute. I get to have you, wife you, do all the wifey stuff with you, but I ain't got to marry you because you want to keep getting your dead husband's pension? Bingo, jackpot. We can do this for 30 more years. Before COVID, we were inseparable. We don't live together. Key word now, listen to me. We were inseparable. We don't live together. I got news for you. That's not inseparable. But he was with me day and night. We had the most spectacular sex, and he said I was the best at giving him oral pleasure. I don't know why this 58-year-old woman felt that was a necessary statement to make to us on the radio. Why would you type in on the national radio show and say you got the title of giving the best oral pleasure? The hell is wrong with you? I don't know why you thought we needed to know that. It has nothing to do with this damn letter. We're talking about COVID. And again, you 58, you got a lot of practice.
Wow.
Hell, like I said, I'm good at dominoes because I've been playing a long ass time. I'm good at spades too. Woo! Bid, whist, woo! Boston, here come. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All that
anyway
was before COVID. And now I don't see him as much because he started going back to his office for work, and I still work from home. Because he's out and about daily, he's very uptight about COVID-19. Now, I don't know how old this man is, but he got every right to be, and he should be. He's careful to keep his mask on. He sanitizes everything throughout the day. And when he comes by my house, it's always during the day, and he leave before it gets too late, as if COVID gets worse at night. So he got to get home before it gets on him.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all was inseparable, remember? Remember the inseparable? Now he got to leave before it get dark at night because he got somewhere to be.
That's right.
He got somewhere to be. He back at work. Some things have changed. Shirley nailed it. Some things have changed, sister. I've asked him to spend the night many times, and he said he can't. Well, a minute ago, y'all was separable. Now he can't spend the night. Why? Because something going on. Since March, we have had COVID-19, 4 COVID tests together, and each time we got our negative test, we had sex. Well, just 4 times since March. Okay. So that means we've only had sex 4 times since March. My bad, I jumped the gun. I still dress sexy for him to keep myself up, even though he's gained a few pounds. Well, it's COVID. But somebody don't give a damn about them pounds. Because wherever he got to be at night before it get dark outside, they waiting on his fat ass. He keeps a fair distance from me when he's at my house. And last week, I just couldn't take it anymore. I begged him for sex. I told him I'd wear my mask the whole time, so he said, okay. We had sex, but it was so bad that I almost cried. Wait a minute. At the top of the letter said, we had the most spectacular sex, and he said I was the best at giving him all pleasure. That's what you said. But now, all of a sudden, it was so bad. Because, girl...
What?
He ain't just having sex with you no more. He got to give you this bad sex because in case he get home and the good sex had to happen. He can't wear himself out. He old. You 58. You past 58, you can't do a whole lot of women. I'm just going to tell you that. You ain't what you was, partner. So you got to pick and choose. You can't do everybody. There was a time when you could do everybody. Anybody wants something, here, come and get it. Well, them days is over. You got to pick and choose.
Junior. Yeah, count my days.
We had sex, but it was almost cried. He didn't kiss me. You got a mask on. He didn't kiss me. God told the man to wear the mask. Rub me or whisper sweet nothings in my ear like he usually does. Listen to me. It's hard to talk in that mask. Now them sweet nothings is hot-ass remarks in that mask. Whispering sweet nothings in a mask is not whispering sweet nothings. It's breathing hot-ass statements. Does this sound normal to you? Yep. Or is he using the COVID excuse to distance himself from me? Yes. He's practicing social distancing. It's over. Things have changed. You need to prepare to move on because he has. He can't stay over there at night no more. It ain't because the COVID gonna get on him. It's because if he don't come on, she gonna get on him.
Yep.
You don't go over his house, do you? You ain't mentioned that. You ain't loud at his house. Oh, you don't know where he live.
Just got real.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
No
Post your
address.
comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And coming up, it is our girl at 46 minutes after the hour, Sheryl Underwood, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, it's Carla's reality update. But right now, Steve, introduce our girl from the talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to bring to you a woman who Shirley Strawberry says needs a full-time assistant so she can stop pulling up at the grocery store. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheryl Underwood.
Thank you, Steve Harvey, and everybody on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. So People
Hey,
magazine has named Michael B. Jordan the sexiest man alive.
Yes.
I agree with that choice. I think that's a good choice.
Tommy doesn't.
Honorary mention. What?
Tommy doesn't.
Go on, Cheryl. Don't
Okay, well, I'm gonna holler at you in a few seconds, Tommy. But we might have a discussion because I want to give a shout out, honorary mention, to Lenny Kravitz. You're getting your sexy on, boy. Stop playing. You should have been something up at now. Sterling Clay Brown in the movie Marshall when you was blowing Kate Hudson back out. Let me tell you something on the couch. I'm just telling you, boy. This is us, baby. Sorry. Apologize to your wife. But I'm going to name some things that I believe make a man the sexiest man alive. Any man who washes out the bathtub after he uses it, Carla and Shirley, makes him the sexiest man alive. Am I right? That's right. That's right. Any man that takes your car and fills up the gas tank and gets it detailed and washed, that makes him the sexiest man alive, Shirley
Yes,
Strawberries.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
Any man who wears aftershave, better known as smell good, makes you the sexiest man alive.
Yes.
All the fathers and protectors and the leaders in the community, shout out to all fraternity men out there and all the brothers that's holding it down for us. That makes you the sexiest man alive. All the essential workers. Girl, listen, every time I walk in my grocery store or any hospital, I just be like, ooh, wee, damn, you looking good. Especially in them scrubs. McDreamy, chocolate McDreamy.
Okay.
The all black officiating team that in the NFL, the refs, the black refs, they about to have making history. I'm going to need them to walk out on the field slow in a line with the smoke behind them like the New Edition video. That's what I'm going to need them to do.
I love it.
Sexiest man alive right now is my fraternity brother, Phi Beta Sigma. He's an astronaut. Victor Glover, driving the space station. The first black man to do that. Any man, the men that are running for Senate out of Georgia because they know what's at stake. I see you, Ossoff, looking like a baby Kennedy. And Reverend Warnock, you better stop looking like a sexy J.B. Smooth in the Crown Apple commercial. I see you, Ram. I see you,
You nailed
Ram.
that one, Cher. You nailed that one,
don't
Cheryl.
he look like, man, I was like, he look like J.B. Smooth. Oh.
Nailed that one.
I see you, Ram. But the sexiest man alive to me right now only has 2 letters in his name. Capital J, capital R. Hey, Junior, you looking sexy, baby. And as the Dale say, right now I'm going to give my baby a standing ovation because he sure will give a hand to you. Go ahead, Steve.
Standing ovation.
All right, Sheryl Underwood, we thank you. We love you as always. Reality Update with Carla at the top of the hour right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, you got it. Introduce our girl.
All right, let's get to it. She is here, Carla Farrell, with what? Reality Update.
All right, thank you, nephew. Here we go. Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, the ladies are still on their trip, Steve, kicking it in Portugal. And child, your girl Ashley, she just played Candace all the way. Ashley told Giselle and Robin that she was a character witness for Monique in this case against her countersuit against Candace for the whole big fight and pressing charges and all that. Robin and Giselle, they were like, you know, Ashley, that's not cool. That's just so not cool. Wait till Candace finds out what Ashley has done. Dun, dun, dun.
Like that?
Baby, Candace is going to act a fool. Anyway, Candace, speaking of Candace, she said she's ready, Shirley. She wants to be a mother, and Ashley is just not trying to hear that. She's still holding on to things that Candace has said in the past about her when she was trying to start her family. So I don't know. Ashley's just holding on to she's just being petty and just bringing up stuff, and she keeps wanting Candace to apologize. And you know, I don't
throwing the knife at her. For throwing the knife at her.
Well, yeah. Candace did do that. So
And
anyway,
then there's that.
And then there's that, the butter knife incident. And then let's talk about Karen. What's up with her trying to figure out, you know, she's trying to mess up the surprise when she told Robin that she saw her man, Juan, going to the jewelry store with Giselle, Robin's friend. So why are you mentioning that, Karen, in front of Robin? You're messing up surprise. Obviously, if this man is going to the jewelry store with his ex-wife and he's about to repropose to her with her friend, you come on, girl, you know what's about to happen. Why are you trying to, you know, mess up all that big surprise? And then check this out, Tommy. Giselle took a page out of your book. She tried to prank, she did prank the new cast member Wendy. She put a fake spider in her bed, but this is what that didn't really scare her, but honey, she put a fake rubber snake in her bed, and you know the snake, baby, Wendy pulled them covers back and broke. She took off full speed. And you know that would have been me. I would have went to the airport and left. So yeah.
I thought about you.
Yeah, when you saw that, absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
we definitely ain't going back in that room.
okay.
Oh, no. Y'all need a whole nother flow partner.
Exactly. Giselle, you play too much. So anyway, moving on. New show alert. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is ratchetry and Botox at its highest level.
Yes.
Ratchetry and Botox.
Yes. A lot of plastic surgery going on, Junior. Yeah, and who knew? The Mormons, they turned up. Who knew? Anyway, there's this black woman on the show. She's one of the new cast. Obviously, she's a cast member. Her name is Mary. Let me tell you this. Mary is dead wrong for this. She is married to her grandfather.
Step.
She's married to her step-grandfather.
That's grandmother's husband.
Yes. Mary's grandmother's. This is her husband. She put in her will that when she passes away, that she wanted her husband to marry one of her girls. And her husband married Mary, this woman's granddaughter.
When
yes.
they been married for like 21 years, right?
They've been married for 21 years.
Junior,
Exactly.
Junior, you ain't got time for this. Just do the recaps.
I know.
Yeah, it's just, see, you want to watch it,
That's
right?
what you want to see what this
there.
look like.
No, it's good.
It's good, but he looks straight crazy. Let me just say that.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, Pawpaw looking straight crazy, but
That's what I figured.
I said, what, girl? You married your grandfather? That's weird.
Don't forget she's a pastor.
Yeah, and she's a pastor. It's a lot going on with Salt Lake City.
Too much. That's too
Yes,
much.
yes. So if you're bored and you need something to watch, check it out. Follow me at Lips by Carla on the gram and Twitter. What you got, Shirley?
Junior Sports Talk coming up right after this at 20 minutes after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are. Time for a quick round of sports talk with Junior.
Yes, Shirley, last night was the NBA draft. Really, not really much of a big thing, though. Really, it was, it's going to change these young men's lives, absolutely. But it just was expected. Anthony Edwards went number 1 out of Georgia, shooting guard. He went to Minnesota. James Wiseman, the center out of Memphis. Good brother, too, man. He's going to be good. He went to Golden State. And this is a good thing. Did you hear that Klay Thompson got injured, too, man, at Golden State? Man, he's going to be out again. With a torn Achilles, man, playing a pickup game in Los Angeles at a gym.
A pickup game?
Wow. Yeah, man. He got injured, man, so he's going to be out for next season with possibly a torn Achilles tendon. LaMelo Ball went number 3 to Charlotte. Patrick Williams, small forward out of Florida State, went to Chicago. Yeah, he went to Charlotte, man. LaMelo Ball will be in Charlotte. Ooh, no, he got saved.
You get lost in the Timberwolves. You're going to get lost in Charlotte, too, though.
Patrick Williams, shooting guard, shooting small forward. He went to Florida State. He went to Chicago. And here you go, Isaac Okoro, small forward out of Auburn. He went to Cleveland. There it is. That's who y'all got.
Out of Auburn.
Yeah, man. He's their leading scorer too. So you got
Oh, he's nice
going
though.
with that.
That boy
Yeah, he's
nice.
So, Rockets, we didn't do nothing. So this not even worth talking about who we.
No, don't nobody want to play for y'all.
No, we ain't gonna have Harden because they trade.
Y'all ain't gonna have Harden because y'all
Philly
y'all
trade
ain't
for
got,
Harden. Yeah, they gonna get Harden.
Y'all the same people that traded Hopkins.
All right, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, we all know the holidays are looking a bit different, and most of America is planning on hitting the road instead of the skies to see family. You heard us going rogue last week, and we're continuing to go rogue by partnering with Nissan to bring you the ultimate Thanksgiving rogue trip playlist with 5 different drive models and advanced technology. The all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue is perfect for your family road trip. And have you seen the features? Yes, they're unbelievable. Like the LED lights and 2-tone color options on the exterior. And as we head out for Thanksgiving holiday, we are looking for your help to create the ultimate rogue trip playlist. So jump on social media and tell us what songs should make our playlist by using the hashtag SHMS Rogue Trip. That's SHMS Rogue Trip to nominate your favorite song. Thanks to the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue, your Thanksgiving road trip just got a whole lot better. Okay, Junior, it's on you. Let's just start singing. What are the songs that you must have on your road trip?
Shirley, bands are an important part of road trips because you need something that can eat up highway.
That's
you
right.
need songs that last about 10 minutes.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So like
y'all don't make them no more.
So you don't run through the playlist.
But I know some that do though. I know you do. Now, you probably had this back in the day when you was, on the road trying to get your career started. And when this came on, where was you at in the country and where was you going and what time you had to be there? Go ahead.
Hey, I was at the skating rink.
Hooper skate.
That's the jam.
What year was that, Junior?
74. I wasn't even here.
Throw that in,
what,
Junior.
74. That was 74? Mo bounced it out.
No, I'm just messing with you. Like, I'm just talking about you.
Say that wasn't no 74, dog.
87.
But man, you had to eat up Highway. This song lasted about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That was 80. That came out in the 80s. 1980.
Yeah. Try.
That's a jam right there. That's a song you want to put on when you changing lanes.
You changing lanes?
Get on the dance floor, baby. You now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it,
If
Junior.
you ever see that love, that sexy girl like you, baby. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
So crazy, man.
Ooh-wee.
Okay,
Ooh-wee. Baby, baby, baby.
All right, here go another for you. You gotta have songs that eat up Highway.
Come on.
Here go another one. Straight out of Ohio.
Hey, 1974, that was it, baby. Tri-Towers. Steve Harvey had threw a party for $50. 250 people came.
Wow.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
You need songs like this to eat up Highway.
Yeah. The way you walk and talk, it really sets me off to a 5 alarm shot.
All right, coming up, thank you, Junior, at 49 minutes
The way
after
you
Steve's
squeeze,
closing remarks, our last
squeeze,
break of the day, right
knocks
after
me
this.
to my
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we guys. Here we are, guys.
Here we
our
guys.
last.
Here we
Here we
guys.
guys. Here we guys. Here we guys are. Here are we guys. All right. This is our last break of the day, okay? And before we get to the closing remarks, we got to talk about this. The countdown is on for the Georgia Senate runoff dates, okay? Please request your absentee ballot right now. We need you to do that right now. Our work isn't done. We got to finish part 2 of all of this. December 7th is voter registration's deadline. That's the last day you can register to vote. December 14th through the 31st is early voting, and then January 5th, 2021 is election day. All right, we have to do this, Georgia. We do. Let's go. Vote for Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, okay? That's what we're asking you to do so we can send them to Washington to make sure that, Joe Biden can get his message out and get the work done that needs to be done.
Come on, Georgia.
As far as COVID and the economy and all of this, yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, in closing, I just want to remind people that we have some unfinished business here. That there is a way to really, really get this across the finish line. I really was really proud of the way we turned out at the polls. I was even more amazed at the blessing that was laid at our feet when they showed the election in real time. And as his lead dwindled, which is the part that he's having the tough time, we were winning. We were winning. We were like winning by a landslide. And all of a sudden, where did the votes come from? Yeah, that's what happens, man. It's called mail-in. It's the same votes that you told your people not to cast. Remember that? But at the same time, it's the same mail-in that you just tried to stop by having your postmaster general pick up thousands of mailboxes all around the country. So, it kind of backfired on you. But I was so proud of the voter turnout for us as it started to come down, and you found out that the last cities they were counting, the last places they were counting, and the regions were all in inner cities, and we know who that is. So Detroit jumped it off, then Atlanta started clowning, and Philly was just like the deciding factor. And I was so proud of that. But we're still not through, because in order to get Joe Biden's pledge of unity versus division, I would rather have a unified country than a divided country anyway. And, I had hopes that we were headed in that direction after the election of President Obama, But then this new guy that got into office kind of peeled the skin back on the banana and has uncovered what used to be just conversations that they had in country clubs and locker rooms and in boardrooms and down at the different clubs and associations and things like that. All of a sudden, it was made to come out. The problem with that, the conversation they have in the boardrooms and the conversation they have at country clubs, what the difference is, these people as Trump supporters with all these pickup trucks and these flags, they not in boardrooms and stuff, even though, please know, a lot of it stems from the boardrooms, not what I'm saying. But they're out here on the forefront. They're in the workforce. They work at the plants. They got all of this stuff. And so now we're seeing it at a different level. And they don't use code words to describe their hatred and bigotry. They just out it with it. And this election has peeled back the skin on this banana. And all of this stems from this guy, that who he is. First of all, let me explain something to you. He doesn't like to lose. He doesn't come from a lose culture. He was raised in a win at all cost atmosphere. Well, his supporters understand that. You know, we keep getting tripped out and troubled by it, but his supporters understand that win at all costs. I mean, you have to understand what their grandparents did and their great-great-grandparents did in order to be who they are. You cannot expect them to forget that, not all of them. That there are a large number of people who are moved on and have a new line of thinking, and we thank God for that. We thank God for all the non-African Americans that was out on the front line fighting for Black Lives Matter. But hold on, man, not everybody caught that train. And so the people that didn't catch the train, they are stuck in the way they've been raised. That's why they keep thinking the South gonna rise again. That's why they fight so hard to keep these Confederate names on these buildings and this Confederate flag waving so high. They stuck back there. That's why they bought into the Kool-Aid that Donald Trump was serving, Make America Great Again. They want to make it their version of great again. They want to go back when they had supreme control and they could push things out and do what they wanted. America was built off slaves, off the backs of slaves. So America's this great country right now. These great countries, this generational wealth that you see people partaking in, came from slavery. That's what they came from. And a lot of people know it. People who were born with the silver spoon in their mouth, they know who put the spoon in there. Oh, they dress us up like they such God-fearing conservative Christians, but that ain't, God didn't create your wealth. Some devilish ways did. The vile institution of slavery did. So look, man, let's just tell the truth the way it is. So what I'm asking everybody to do now is we have to send a message to that portion of the country. Not our all non-African brothers and sisters that walked on the lines with it with Black Lives Matter. We got to send a message to that old regime. We have to send Donald Trump out, and his parting gift has to be these 2 Senate seats in Georgia. Because, man, it's not going to work because we prefer unity over division. And we're going to let you take Loeffler and Perdue with you. Bye. We tired of this mess. And we've sent a message, and we're going to finish it up January 5th. Bye.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.